Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a guest pod without a guest.
Nah, he gonna be here. Who is normally late? You know what? This person, I'm surprised he's even gonna turn up. Because it's criminal bailer.
No. Oh, criminal bailer, yes. But our guest today is Ethan, right? As you could tell by the title and the thumbnail and all the tweets and all the promo.
Not surprised.
But let me tell you something about Ethan, and I have a high level of respect for Ethan because when it comes to being on time, I promise you, Ethan is always on time. And in fact, he's always early. So he did text me the reason why he was going to be late, and it was a completely valid reason, and again, out of his control. So that's why with Ethan, I know he's going to be on time. And you know what's interesting about him? And I respect this because I'm actually trying to work on my time management.
Glazing right now.
No. I'm working on my time management. But he said something in a chat once when we were going on about people being late to shit. Because I think it's one of the worst things. And when I'm late, I feel like really bad. And he said...
We are late quite often.
Yeah, which is bad. And he said it's because you don't respect other people's time.
You're right, I don't.
But it made me think I want to be better at being on time.
It's true.
I can't stand them people that do it on purpose as well. Like they know
Are there people that do it on purpose?
Yeah, 100% people know.
No, I don't know if anyone's turning up late
There is
on
100%, bro. They know something starts. Say it starts at 7:30. They'll purposely get there at like 7:50.
What if it's like a party or like
I was going to say a party?
No. If you're going to the pub, and you've got like a table booked, like 10 of you. If it starts at 7:30, there's always people that get there like 30 minutes late, so they're not the first person there. But think about that one person that's got to be the first person to the booking.
You know
that's the worst thing ever.
It has to be like that though, because the world has to work like that, right? There has to be a couple of people that are going to come late, because a pub gathering, man, it needs to be staggered walk-ins. Like everyone needs to think about it.
Think about that first person.
You don't want to be the last guy. Yeah, I agree with that.
But think about that first person who's on their own on a massive table.
Let me tell you something. Can I tell you something about that? I think that's the best part of the pub gathering. I try to be the first one. Let me tell you why. Obviously, the table's there.
Yeah.
I'm picking the prime middle spot, so I can be involved in every combo.
Yeah, because if you come last,
I can pick and choose who I'm chatting to.
You're fucked. You'll be like sat on the edge, or you'll be stood up or something. You know,
stood up
in a corner like a little cook.
I agree. So and then that first one, I'm getting a pint in for me. I'm enjoying. I'm just sipping. There's just a vibe about being at the pub by yourself.
Well, you know what I mean as well. Like imagine, right? The pub. You've got the pub. Fucking hell. The pub is booked for 7:30. Yeah, and every week all the boys turn up on the dot 7:30. You know that's fucking.
You know what? That's
wrong.
If everybody was on time like that, I would feel like the world was gonna end.
Someone feels wrong about that. Like everyone's turning up on time. It's like, oh shit, what do we do now? No one's even had a sip of drink. We've got to socialize sober.
Let's not forget, Chip. We went to your hometown for a video.
It's out on Fellas Loaded now. It's 1 hour long. It's one of the best videos on there.
You guys need to go and check that out. Here is a little clip of what we went and got up to.
I haven't been here in a minute. Look who it is.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here. Hiya.
We had to grind for this.
So where's the on the wall? So this is it.
Land of the fucking greats here, you know. Enjoy it. Something in the air tonight, lads.
Hold on. Wait. Before we do anything, they've got a Greg's outlet. I put a meme into the chat the other day that describes Chip absolutely perfectly. And this guy is so chronically online. He talks.
You know what though? You know what's crazy?
Meme.
You know what's crazy?
Talk.
I'm not chronically online enough to be doing that. Like I don't use those apps enough.
No, but what you do is, but the difference is it's like you're so into that corner of the internet.
Yeah.
That it's just like the Quandale Dingle side of the internet.
Yeah.
And it's just the shittest banter.
Oh, it's so shit.
It's so shit.
But I love it, you know. And it gives me, when I feel awkward in public, it gives me it's like a tick. I can just revert back to that and start going over.
It's like when Danny Aaron's shadow boxes.
Yeah, but that's worse. That's that. You know, we need to call him out.
Why has there been a rise in shadow boxers?
I don't know.
Because it's doing my head in. You know Will Ennie is a serial shadow boxer after one beer.
Yeah, I don't know. Gib does it as well.
Gib though, you can kind of understand because he's training for things for boxing things, right?
Nah. Shadow boxing in a public setting, you need to
What is Will Ennie doing pretending to give me an uppercut in the pub?
That's sort of funniest thing, about a gay guy. It was a tweet. It was like, yeah, there's this one lad who's been gay for 10 years in our friend group, but it's so weird after a couple of drinks on a night out, he'll just start shadow boxing and shit. So they think he's pretending.
They think he's pretending.
Yeah.
What else happened on the weekend?
Not much really.
The inside finale.
Oh yes, of course.
But we're not going to talk about that because obviously Bez is rocking up.
And let me
so we're going to get into that.
I'm nearly finished it, and I did it all in one day, so we could do this whole thing.
Okay,
I know you.
But you know the ending, right?
Yeah, I know the ending. I saw.
It's not like we asked at the start of the week to watch it.
To be fair, though, when he put in that one, I want to talk about that.
Watching reality TV is I can like being on it, but I don't like.
So you didn't watch Locked In back when you were on it?
I've never watched Locked In. I didn't watch Locked In. Before I went on, I went on to look at the challenges to see what I was getting.
You watched Soccer Aid?
Nope. 20 minutes. Watch 20 minutes.
20 minutes? Well, that was the same amount of time that Mini Mentor got on the pitch.
I loaded it up, so I knackered Theo looked. I sat it off and said, fucking poor.
Oh my God. Now, do you know what? I had a real moral conflict.
I love him.
I had a real moral conflict because it was a generational stinker from Theo. Truly generational.
He weren't that bad, man.
He was moving more like
awful.
No, he wasn't that bad. He was like, you know what? He's playing on an injury, and he lied to them about his injury, didn't he? We can say it now. He had a hamstring injury, which is why he couldn't sprint.
A grade 2 tear.
And he had to lie in the build-up to Soccer Aid because he was worried he'd get dropped. So shout out to him. We kept the secret. I was telling loads of people...
Yeah, but the moment it's all, we were letting the secret out, baby.
I was telling loads of people on the side, hoping it'd get leaked.
Whistleblower.
You're sick in the mind.
Praying for this guy's downfall.
I did feel really bad for Theo because Soccer Aid is literally his dream. So he
don't feel bad.
It is his dream, and then he got a guy with a grade 2 hamstring tear and half a hip got more game time than Mini Minter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I feel like that Simon only got 15 minutes. So what's going on there?
Well, he got 20 minutes, but Usain Bolt popped his Achilles. Right?
Did he pop his Achilles?
Mate, you can see if you watch the replay, it just snaps.
Oh.
And that took up like 7 minutes. He gets stretchered off.
Yeah,
and I was thinking 7 minutes, get that chucked onto added time. There was no added time.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
And so Simon genuinely got about 15 minutes. And then it was a little bit weird, because they had Walcott and Defoe on their team. Simon was actually open a number of times. They just didn't pass him it. And I don't know... also, Bartlett was on a hat trick.
Fuck that guy.
Whoa. I'm a massive fan of that.
What the fuck? Are you just going to say that on the pod,
I was
bro?
so pissed off he scored, man. So angry.
No, we don't do Bartlett hate on this pod.
No,
I will.
Yeah, what are you going to do when one day you sat there, you fucking bottle it? You'll be like, I love Diaries, pal.
No, because, to be fair, Proddy did say he loves Diaries.
I reckon Proddy gets his cut out on the side.
No.
Bro, I'm keeping this in. I'm keeping this in. I was fuming when he scored.
Yeah. Can I just say Twitter was hilarious when he scored. When he scored, Twitter was so funny.
I didn't expect him to have a little bit of tech like that, but...
Yeah.
Why did he have 92 on his top? Was that about United, pretending to be a United fan?
Nah, he's born in 92.
No, he's not. There's no way he's that young.
He might be born in
31, isn't he? Bartlett.
Yeah,
is he?
That's probably about right. But you know what? Hey, just hold on. There'll be a LinkedIn post about it. I'm sure we'll...
yeah, you're right.
Oh, shit. I really just shot in that.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was wrong.
But no, we'll get a full link. You just Twitter was a goldmine once he bagged. So it was great. But yeah, Theo, so going back to Theo stuff, I felt bad because he has this injury. He can't sprint anywhere.
Yeah.
And so when he comes on the pitch, I'm seeing they whacked him at right back.
Yeah.
Against pacey wingers.
I don't know why. I guess they're just it's just Soccer Aid, isn't it? They're probably just like, go wherever.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I just felt bad for him. Obviously, I do have to keep reminding myself that it's not a YouTuber event.
Yeah,
that's
so
fine.
they don't care.
I understand. They don't give a shit. But they did plaster Simon all over
the
promo. And I just felt like if you're going to give him that much promo, you obviously recognize that he's got a decent draw. Also, I would say he definitely had close to, if not the loudest cheer when he came on.
Yep.
The place was bouncing when Simon came on. Bouncing sounds like they were doing the Poznan, right? Okay, they were cheering. They were cheering for him, and yeah, overall, I just thought that it just left a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth because we were all there. We wanted to support. He actually paid for a box.
Yeah.
For some of his friends and family, which was a sick experience. I'd never been to Stamford Bridge box before, but let me tell you, it looked dated and old. When was it? Is it an old stadium?
Yeah, fairly. It's been like upgraded over time.
Yeah.
But out of all the top 6 clubs, it's United and Chelsea have probably got the oldest ones.
And
historic, mate.
Let me tell you something good about it. It was the best service I've had in a box.
Oh, really?
The ladies that were working there were really nice, super fucking would have done backflips if I asked it to. So yeah, it was really it was a good experience. And you know what? It was a very nice atmosphere in there. I thought it was fun. It does make me realize though that the Sidemen charity match is mega.
Yeah.
Like
Claire.
Stamford Bridge, what, like 45, 50k maybe?
41.
Yeah, 41k.
I think
they've done 60k at West Ham.
Yep.
And Lord knows what the next one's going to be, but I can only imagine that it's going to be that, if not bigger. And it just made me realize, and also like concurrent viewers as well. I think, what did Sidemen peak at last time? Like 2.5 million or something?
Yeah.
What was the last charity match at?
West Ham Stadium.
60k.
That's decent. They need it at Old Trafford.
Old Trafford, what's that, 80?
75, I think.
If it's not fallen down by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah, but it's historic, innit? But yeah, the ground's in a bit of a state.
Oh, by the way, what was up with the pitch at Stamford Bridge?
Why
was it? Why the hell? Mate, it looked like a cricket ground.
You know what? I was thinking this. Surely, when Soccer Aid says, yeah, we're going to hold it in your ground, they'll be like, here's like, I don't know, X amount of money to get the pitch up to scratch before the game. You pay for the groundsman. We just did fuck all. It was like played charity matches on there a few weeks back. It was awful.
It would take. They genuinely would have had to just left it completely alone.
Probably have.
But even then, I feel like you just have to fuck it up even more to make it look like that. Even if you play a few charity matches on it, it's not going to do what it did to it. And do you not think that if Soccer Aid, let's just for the sake of argument, call it the biggest charity match in the UK?
Yeah.
Come and knock on your door. Do you not, as a football club, feel some level of just like, oh well, let's do our part and make sure the pitch looks decent?
Yeah. Well, the West Ham stadium was a carpet, wasn't it?
Oh mate, that was lush.
Yeah,
that was
off season.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
No excuse, Bowley, you fucking yank prick.
Oh no! But I tell you what was quite cool actually, seeing both Pochettino and Frank on the sideline at their previous employer's office.
Well, Lamps has got the same amount of trophies as Arteta now.
Yeah, I see you tweet that, you little rustler.
Yeah.
That's you are. You know what? Can I just give everyone a little tip? Don't follow Proddy on Twitter.
I got his tweet note. He's on. Fucking worst thing ever. Guy, he apps non-stop. You actually tweet loads, you know.
And it looks like our guest has arrived. It is none other than Behzinga.
Let's go! Yo, them stairs were shaking, pal.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
I'm great. I like this lots more than the previous ones.
Yes. Thank you.
This is gorgeous.
We ain't changing it this time.
Feel at home.
Staying like this.
Isn't it just a vibe?
A vibe.
It is.
A cool little vibe.
I realized, bro, why is it?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Nah, because I have a ginger beard, yeah.
No, you don't, though. Yours is not blonde.
Is
it
actually
not ginger?
This is ginger,
my mum told me it was ginger the other day.
Yours is strawberry blonde at best.
Little bit.
This is full, like, my Uncle Leslie was a farmer.
There's no way that you've got an uncle named Leslie.
That's some GTA shit.
Bro, I'm not even lying.
Uncle Les.
GTA shit.
My Uncle Les was a farmer. He was a farmer. And he was full ginge beard. Like, big, so it's in there somewhere. That's why. This is orange, mate.
Yeah.
This is orange.
Yeah, yours is, that's proper.
Yeah.
Yours is looking proper scruffy.
Mine's,
I like it though. It's much better than bald freezy.
Oh, no.
I ain't seen that in a minute. Should we go like...
No, do you want to know what it is? Is because then I get the calyx chin if I do that. Like my jawline just disappears.
How much would it take for you to clean shave nowadays? Because mine would be an astronomical amount, you know. I could not go back.
That's a really good point.
Since I grew this, I've never
We should all just do it one time just for the fucking banter. Like, I've got a week of just the boys just full clean shave.
That should be one of the FPL forfeits.
Anyway.
Oh my God, yeah.
Fully clean shave.
For a month or so.
No, yeah, you got to be clean shaven for a month, and that's like the third from bottom one.
I like
the
it.
least bad
I like it. Or like, if we do like another troops trip somewhere or something like that, just everyone rocks up clean shaven.
Oh,
couple baby faces.
Oh, do you know how ugly? No, because
we don't look great with it, man. Never mind without.
Beards are the biggest cover up for being clapped.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is the thing. I'm like about 5 out of 10 at best. This elevates me just a tad.
Right. Well, have you seen? Callie's uploaded like a weird video.
Callie's doing some weird shit, man. Why is he licking his lips? And it's crazy, bro.
Did you see that?
I did see that. It's mental.
It's actually.
I reposted it because I thought it was. I couldn't believe it.
Can you not play it again? Because it actually makes me feel violently
ill. What is he doing?
Why is he doing that? If I was gay, I'd bookmark that.
Wait, do you know what the fucking look? It has got. It's got 7,000 bookmarks, by the way. That's the thing. I'm not joking, by the way. He's being wanked over.
Yeah.
Oh my god. 100% he's being wanked over right there. I'm not doubting my mind. Not doubting my mind, bro.
I can't imagine being so horny to the point where you gotta pull up a Calyx thirst strap.
Wait, Proddy's top comment, no crumbs. What does that mean?
Proddy wanked to it.
Proddy's won the 7.7.
What does no crumbs mean?
It's just like a sleigh sort of thing, isn't it? He ate, left no crumbs.
I keep seeing that shit. Seated. That's another one.
What is?
I
don't get that one.
They're like, oh, I'm so seated for this.
No. Yeah, so you know what you put in our chat the other day with the way that Chip talks?
Yes.
I'm also one of them. Like, I do it all the time. Like, Faith will say so. I'm like, bro's doing that. No. I do it all the time. I do it all the time at home, yeah. But this, I don't know what seated is and shit.
Yeah,
but I'm also
a girly one, I think.
I'm a firm user of the chronically bro's doing that. Yeah.
Goofy walk. Shit like that. That's how Chip says.
I don't do that shit. Mine's more just bro's doing that. Man. Yeah.
Cool. Anyways, bro, let's talk about what everybody has been talking about for the last week. First of all, congratulations on a very successful Inside season 1.
Yeah, ridiculous. It's quite funny, to be fair, because I like sort of mentally sacked it off like a month before it come out.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I was just like, you know, where like there's so many different brain processes going into it. And then like I just lost the energy for it. And I was like, nah, man, I think it's going to be shit.
Oh, no way.
And like, you know me, once like it's gone for me, man. So I was just sort of like, nah, man. Like
I thought you were quite good at hosting your bit.
JJ said the same thing.
Yeah.
When we wrapped our day, he was like, yo, bro, you killed it, man. And I was like, I can never tell if he's being serious or not.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, well, thanks. I appreciate it.
You and JJ in the eating one were definitely the most entertaining, like, hosts of it. It carried it because the games did go along.
Yeah, to be fair, people who work at like Side Plus and stuff like that all said they was like, that cut together so sickly. Like, really nice. I think the best one to watch was maybe the Silent Library. I think like the vibes of them all trying to be quiet and stuff like that, I quite enjoyed. But the eating one, they had the best 2 people, I think, for the eating one to host it. Yeah, me and JJ are just relentless, bro. We're not gonna like Vic was there and Leah was trying to eat the lemon or whatever. He would have let her off.
Because that was the bit that I realized. I thought I was watching it. I was like, oh, she's done a good shift here. Surely, when's he gonna say that's good? And he just didn't. And she kept having to eat the lemon.
And it was a big.
I wanted them if they threw up. I wanted them to have to eat the sick. That's what I said at one point. I said because if you don't want to lose the 40 grand, bro, spoon the sick up.
You're sick. You're actually sick in the head.
But it worked, so it worked, man.
Yeah.
It worked. Because it like when I said that in the room as well, they was like, no, man, I didn't do it.
Can't do it. Yeah.
But no, it's been ridiculous. I mean, like, it's a format that exists already, but we just changed it up a little bit.
Well, I feel like you took a bunch of different shows and sort of merged them together, right?
You got like, again, big up Locked In because they are good, and they've done a couple of seasons, but like they're not the first to just whack people in a house and film.
No, of course not.
So it is like a mix of like Big Brother from growing up mixed with Too Hot to Handle where there's a prize pot and it will come out of it and people be sneaky. Stripping and Banned the bare minimum as well was quite fun.
Yeah, the food bit.
Do you know what it is as well? It's adults acting like kids because like you know you shouldn't be doing something. Yeah. Everything is always funnier when you know you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, the shop was fucking unreal, man. That was the best bit for me about everything. The shop, it caused chaos.
Oh, I think next time though, we need to focus more on like, there's so many funny chats and shit that we missed out on because of the shop stuff. But again, like the first day draft edit come in at 6 hours. So it's like, and we have to condense it down to like 2. There was that much content. That's why, luckily, we did the extended cuts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was long.
How long are the extended cuts on Side Plus?
I think like 2 hours still.
Jesus.
Yeah.
2 hours.
And then you got to get another hour off it to get it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I can only imagine how many like Stephen jokes went missing as well.
Yeah.
Because
I
Stephen
did
probably had
think
some belters
that-
in there, man.
Let's talk about his first one. Have you seen Kai and Phantom react to it? The Kobe Bryant line.
It got queried in our chat. It got queried. Obviously, in the UK, we're a bit more brash with our jokes and we can like let them fly. But I feel like I did say in there, I was like, the Americans aren't going to like this one. Not at all. But
I haven't seen this. When was
It's the first episode. And
Straight out the gates.
So this was it, right? It's episode 1.
And it's within like
when
the first...
people are just going through the door
Yeah.
and Steven makes a joke about like helicopters crashing or something.
Yeah, it's not the first person to get a helicopter and fuck it.
Yeah.
The Kobe Bryant way.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Did that go into YouTube?
Bro, and you just see that on TikTok, you see them reacting to it and they just
Must
go,
have missed it.
oh, man.
Oh,
Oh, man.
getting all emotional.
Yeah,
Crying.
yeah. But I mean, like...
I thought that was going to set the tone for like his commentary, but he actually doesn't have. Like I said,
It's a shame it sounded like he was recording it in his fucking bedroom, though.
Yeah, Steven, as a voiceover guy, get one of these. We'll send you one.
Steven, please, mate,
Got
please.
to do it at home.
Mate, have you not heard when he does it?
Right.
It sounds like he's got a duvet
Sounds like
over
he's
his
under the
head.
bed going, hello, guys. Yeah, welcome to this. Don't know what happened there, but yeah. No, it was amazing, though.
But he was class, though.
Yeah, he was good. What did you think? There's one moment that popped straight into my head. The funniest moment.
Go on, then. What's your funniest moment?
It's got to be Specs Fake
Fake crying. Oh my god, mate! When we got out and we was in like the trailer outside, I was speaking to her. So I was like, "How much do you think you actually spent on Sweet Salad or whatever?" And he went, "If you see when I fake cried," he's like, "What the fuck am I doing?" Yeah. Bro, even he's like, "What am I doing?" Bro, it's amazing. It's the way it just everything. He like method acts everything.
Yeah.
It's so good.
His
You don't
whole
ever
life
switch
as a
off.
character.
You
Yeah.
don't ever switch
Yeah,
off
yeah.
as well. Like, it's actually impossible
So
to
I was saying to him, we all hung about afterwards for like a couple of hours, and I was saying to because like he told someone on the show like, "Oh, my real name's this," and I was saying to him, "You're like a mirage to me. Like you don't exist because I don't know anything about you. I don't know. You might not have 3 kids.
Yeah.
You might not be this man. I don't know anything about you. All I know is that we've given Specs a go at a game show, and then I won't see you again. You're like a mirage."
When you send him his money, like, are you even sending it to him?
This is what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I don't know. He's like, he's just like a...
One thing that he says on this podcast is his favorite thing to do is lie.
Yeah, he's saying that.
And he just...
He said it's free.
Yeah.
He was going on there. He's going. It's okay. I can just lie. Lying is free. I love it.
He kept saying the phrase as well. Check your mirrors. That became
Oh, he
irritating.
loves that one.
There's so many moments, because we had a stream up of it at home that we could just tune into at all times.
Was that not a bit weird?
It was a bit weird, but it was also like it helped because I would pick up on conversations that some people weren't picking up on, and then put in a chat saying, "Oh, they just said they're bored. Can we whack this in the shop or something like that?" So it actually helped. So we were sort of like live producing it all at the same time.
That's class.
But yeah, so like they'd say something, and then it's
Yeah. That is, man, I'm telling you, Specs was absolutely class.
It was weird. He was getting a bad reaction at first, but then like I think he pulled it back.
People were saying, now I might have missed
Was he
this.
getting a bad reaction?
No, yeah. The first like 3-4 episodes, they were saying that he was like creepy and all this.
Was this comments, Twitter? Well,
Everywhere.
Everywhere. It's just because he hugs people, man. It's
Yeah, he's just very friendly.
Yeah, exactly. He's really friendly.
He's not.
He's really friendly.
And I don't think people realize actually, but Specs and Chloe
Yeah.
are like
good
really
friends.
close. They're
Yeah,
good
really good
friends.
friends. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is that who they were saying?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, because he would like hug Chloe.
Oh, yeah,
lot.
yeah.
I also feel like once you see one comment, you sort of just
They run with it.
you run with it, and then the other people will go, "Oh yeah, bit of a weird guy, isn't he?" You didn't even think that for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw that. I was a bit gutted to see him getting the stick. And
I can't fathom how people don't find him funny though.
Yeah. But again, I think he's more for an audience like us. I think like older. I think like the younger people watching Sidemen just don't get it.
let me. I'll double check that he's gonna be okay with me playing this.
Did the voice note you sent in the chat? Yeah.
But I want to play it anyways because I know you guys will find it, and I'm 99% sure he doesn't give a fuck. So, I texted him on Tuesday, so after like maybe EP 2 or EP 3, and I said, "You're killing me on this show. How can a girl," referring to Leah, "turn down a chance to see her boyfriend on their anniversary, and you go and spend it all on sweets?"
Right. This is
what he replies with.
Leah and her boyfriend go to hell, man. They can go to hell. What do you mean? What do you mean? But listen, it gets worse, Cal. It gets worse in there. Oh, mate.
Leo and her boyfriend could go to hell, man. Bro, he's hilarious, bro. He's
just
so
constantly on it. So I like Space. And it was nice to see that he had a bit of an arc at the end. People actually started to understand. And I can kind of get it. If you don't get his humor to begin with, it probably is a bit weird. But by the end of it, everyone picked up.
I think the cast worked out to be actually amazing. Because you had like balance. 2 or 3 people that actually cared about the game, which majorly helps. Because if you just had as soon as they voted Nive out, bro, they just fucking run riot. They literally, she left the door, they run to the shop. They didn't give a fuck. I reckon she could still hear them going, yeah! It was mental.
That's crazy as well, because it was like just before the final. So it's like, that money now, you should probably just chill.
No, but then they just thought, fuck it.
They went, oh, she's gone now, let's go spend the prize money.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything had got a lot cheaper though.
Did it?
We flash saled a lot of it just to like let them have their food.
Who was like, did you guys ever get a chance, or like, did you have a say in like the shop prices, or do you have producers?
Yeah. So like, the day me and JJ were in, me and JJ said, can we take 2 beds away? That was just like an off the cuff thing. We was like, can we just take 2 beds away? Just fucking troll them.
So you actually like having a good...
And then Ginger's darts every day.
Yep.
When I was in there, so originally it was like 5k for the full set of darts. I said charge him 5k per dart. So if he can have 1 dart for 5k, and then he just sit there throwing it repeatedly. So we just played around with it. Really.
Were you ever worried? I mean, to be fair, after the first couple of days, you were probably all right. And I remember even asking you boys in the group chat, because you see when the prize pool was £1 million, and you guys came out and said, "Look, we got a £1 million prize pool." I remember putting in the chat, guys, like, "Are you serious? Like, are you right? Like." You guys could end up giving away. It was never going to be $1 million, but you could be giving away 750, 800k. Were you worried about that at all?
Not really, because it would have like, say we ended up giving away like 400 grand or whatever. That would go so viral. Yeah. Everyone would want to come on Inside. But also, when you're casting like, so I'm on the fence now. I was very much on the side of doing one with just random people off the street, but normal people off the street would they'd probably fight each other over this shit. Whereas influencers, they don't give a fuck, man. They know what content is, so they'll happily spend the cash because it's not theirs. It's just there as like a concept. So it's a bit more fun with them because they don't mind it. But these lot were spending money like it was going out of fashion, mate. Yeah. Like they was.
Were you worried that it was ever gonna go to zero?
Well, yeah. But the last challenge, we had to give the money back.
Yeah,
we had to give the money back because we was like, realistically, we still want it to be like. So I think our show is 3-point-something times bigger than any game show in the UK has ever given away. So we'd hold the record for amount we're giving away, which is quite cool. Yeah, but
not more than like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire though and stuff like that, right? Because they're giving away $250,000.
It was something like compared to like reality shows, like reality show prizes and stuff like that. But yeah, no. So at one point we did think, holy shit, like the final was going to be underwhelming because like if you try and split or steal for like. Again, influencers. If you try and split or steal for like 20 grand, they're not really going to give a fuck. They'll just steal it. Whereas like for like big amounts of cash, there's a lot more that goes into it. Like, I don't want to walk away with nothing.
In your heart of hearts, because I know for me, at the end, low key, I wanted to steal.
Chloe had to steal.
Yeah.
I told her this.
She would have gone down like because of the public reaction. Yeah. And I want to talk about Manrika in a second, but Chloe would have gone down almost like a national hero.
Yeah, but she didn't know that at the time.
Yeah, of course she didn't know that.
It's like tough.
Yeah.
And she been friends with her.
Yeah, exactly. That's one thing. I think if anyone else was stood there, then Chloe steals. She said that anyway. But I said to her, I was like, have anyone I expected you just steal? Yeah. Because she said it the whole time as well.
I'm gonna steal. I also understand though why because Manrika was the only person there that had a genuine reason.
Yeah,
really,
to
have the money.
She kept saying to everyone why she wanted it and stuff like that. So I get it, man.
What was the genuine reason?
So last year she had like a brain tumor and stuff like that. She'd been going through some shit, and then also like she went on the circle before to get her mum out of debt. Did well on that, and then now I think she wants to get her mum a house. So
fair enough.
Exactly. There's good reasons behind it. So fuck it, man.
But. On the topic of Manrika, she was one of the most disliked people in the house. She's one of my favorite.
Let me
tell you why just quickly. Can I just tell you why? Because even if you think that she plays a game, fine, she's a rustler.
Yeah.
And I respect rustlers.
No, rustlers are great.
Rustlers are great. And she rustled everyone.
Everyone's feathers were rustled. But like, even I'd have the headphones on all day. And listen, there was a leak clip on Side Plus of me saying that hey, she's a little bit unbearable to listen to, which is okay. That's fine. Everyone's allowed to like not be a fan of listening to someone, and that was just my fault.
But you just got you got to respect her Rustler. She's an elite wrestler.
100%, mate. She was on everyone. Yeah, she got everyone going.
So, and you know what was the funniest thing was? Yeah. Is that at the end of...
Oh my God.
So throughout the whole thing, I'm seeing episode 1, 2, they're like, oh, Chloe and Manrika, the two worst Chloe and Manrika. I knew who won it already. So I'm reading all these comments like, they're gonna go sick when they find out that Chloe and Manrika walk away with the cash.
You know what killed me is when fucking Joe, all the other contestants come in at the end once they've been announced the winners, and Joe just comes in going, "Wow, I'm so happy for you all." All you can hear is me and JJ pissing ourselves, bro. It's so good. You go, "Oh, I'm so delighted. Yay." So good, man.
I got a question for you boys.
Yeah.
So we discussed this briefly in the chat. You know the whole Manrika and Joe thing?
Yeah.
Would the reaction from the public have been different if it was a bloke that said that to Joe?
Of course.
Yeah, of course it would have, 100%. And it also is just like, it just didn't land correctly.
Yeah.
It landed with more like, holy shit, that was a bit like, everyone went like,
there was a bit of vim behind it.
Yeah, there wasn't like laughter. It was more like a shock of...
I think the tone was just a bit off in the joke.
The delivery was off. How it landed was off. If like Ginge dropped it in his fashion or whatever,
it would have been. It would
have got laughs. But
she meant nothing bad by it, but it was just the way she delivered it was poor.
But it was a stinker all round.
The best bit, fucking Joe in that diary room bit where he goes, "Shut up!" Fucking mate, crying.
Where he turns around to me.
So good, so good.
So we was like. The first 2 days, because he went in there a lot long. We was thinking like, this is like a real like chilled out Weller. Like we ain't got the Weller we thought we was probably going to get. As soon as he went in that fucking diary room, we was like, he's here. This is it. He's popped off. And then it doesn't work out better. Fucking Manrika comes down and hears him saying it.
Yeah.
Oh,
might need to work on the soundproofing of those.
So what? So they could. Bro, alive. You're right. bro, dying on the show.
I'm back.
I was going to ask. So that room where they go in to speak, they can hear each other through the door.
Like, it was like a big building that's used for like shoots and stuff, but we'd obviously like made like a set sort of in it. So if you was in like the gym, you can hear the people in the shop. Because it is just like you can see over the top.
That's a good point. So people are in the shop ordering stuff. Yeah, you think in the living room they can hear it?
No, not in the living room.
So living room was upstairs. Yeah. Living room and bedrooms were upstairs.
Yeah.
Downstairs was like the room 19, shop, gym, everything else was downstairs in that building.
It was well put together, by the way. That place. Like,
because like you can't
very
really tell
interesting layout.
On the cutting, whereabouts it is.
That was, I would say, like I liked it. I think if there was the one biggest bit of feedback was it felt boring inside there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And obviously,
it's kind of meant to.
It's season 1. Again, I get that you're supposed to.
You don't want it to be
because you're stripping everything away from them.
I get that.
It kind of was meant to be just like, all right, you're in a brick wall.
But I would like it to feel more like a home or more like. I don't know. It was just because that living space was just one massive room.
Yeah.
I was there like, you know what? And I think you would also get a little bit more gossip if the rooms were split up because people find themselves, chatting in twos instead of chatting in big groups. So you get a bit more from that.
I hear it. It's good point.
How long did it take to set up that place? Like, how long was that process? When did that start?
We've been talking about doing this for fucking ages. Months and months from getting the people on board to then like planning out even like the challenges and stuff like that. It was months.
Well, when the credits roll at the end of the episode, it's just that
everyone,
so many people working on the project.
It took a lot of hard work lifting wise for like a lot of people behind the scenes. So they got their credits because they cooked. Like Chaz Sidemen, she cooked, man. We just more help the creative and stuff like that, because we get it, we know how it's going to land properly and stuff like that. So
like what makes good content.
Yeah, like the challenges and stuff. All the challenges are like reinvented versions of Sidemen ones that we've actually done. Yeah. So yeah, it's quite good.
Is there any challenges that you wish you had done that maybe got binned off? Or were there ones where you're like, oh,
I think I quite like them. We're going to have to rethink some of the challenges now, because otherwise people are just going to like know how to play them.
Yeah.
I can't really think off the top of my head, but like I was health and safety wise, when you're doing like big productions like this, there's like insurance and stuff involved. Like I wanted Ginge to just fucking whack the whole chill in his gob, but they wouldn't let me.
He's not allowed.
Oh,
I said, listen, the way you're going to get the best bit of content out of this is just tell him to just bite the whole thing. No, he's got to do little bites like this and do like 2 individually. And I was like, but he ain't going to get like the full.
Yeah, because he like when you're watching it doesn't like, even really.
I tried saying, I was like, I've done this about 6 times. I'm still alive, and they was like, no, but he could die.
Yeah,
he's not going to die. He's got milk there. Like,
he's going to have the shit for the rest of the
shit. But like, there's milk there. He's not going to die. So yeah, there was like just a couple of things like that. And also like, I'm a big fan of old school reality TV where they just let them get fucked and stuff like that. There's insurance wise, you can only give them like 3 units or something a night as well.
Is that actually because I've heard about this on Love Island?
Yeah.
And I don't even know if they let them drink anymore, but so there's actually rules.
Yeah,
I thought that was like self-imposed
it's
rules.
done by like the insurance and stuff like that.
Right.
You just can't dodge it.
Do you remember back in the days at Love Island, they'd be smoking, drinking, getting hammered?
Yeah. That's what I'm more on the fence of like having that, but they just wouldn't allow it.
Yeah. I saw that. In terms of the challenges, which one would you least like to have done?
Oh,
if you were a contestant in that.
Least like to have done. Probably the end one, man, because I think, I don't know, but I think, this sounds bad, but I think I'm a pretty good liar. I think I'm quite good at like waffling my way through something, so I think I would have been all right here, but it's almost like, I do have a really bad guilty conscience, like really bad. So like, I'll wrong someone, but instantly, because I love wronging people, but instantly I feel really bad.
Yeah.
As I was, Joe come on our podcast and we was talking about it, and he was like, so you'd steal from it? I said, 100%. And I'd have no remorse about it, because it's more the case of like, if you steal from me and I have to watch you leave for 150 grand, I'm going to want to smash your face in. So like, my way, we come in with nothing, we both leave with nothing.
Yeah. Okay,
that's what I'm happy with. Yeah.
That would be such a funny ending. Imagine like nobody.
I really wanted the awkwardness in the room, man, of like one steal.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Me and JJ would have pissed ourselves as well, because I just love it, man. I love the drama.
Another superstar that was born out of this, and I keep in mind he was pretty big, but in a bit of a niche way beforehand, was Castillo.
Yo, I'd like to confirm,
guy, man.
One fan to like, please, Rev. Bro, this guy, like, he's the best, man. He's the best. He walked in there from day dot and said, I don't give a fuck about any of you lot.
And he didn't.
And then by like day 5, he actually told them that as well. He went, I don't like any of you.
I won't speak to any of you after anything. So like, I was like, whoa.
I love that energy, but like, I would think that, but I would never just tell them that.
No, he
does not care. He does not care. But yeah, I think it's going to be one of them things, right, where people look back on 2024 and go, Fanta Light, please, bruv.
Yeah.
It's like bang in the middle of the year, all summer, Fanta Light, bruv.
Yeah. Vic's made a fucking remix out of it.
Vic put it up in a club. He's paid for it on the table. I'd like to confirm a Fanta Light, bruv.
Let me just show you this video that he's talking about. I whacked it in the chat. It's hilarious.
Vic's taking it. Vic loves it, by the way. Vic in our troop chat.
Yeah.
Put constant brev memes.
Yeah, he's like
constant brev memes. He loves
was good on the hosting side of it as well. You know, he loves that shit.
Fanta have really got their fucking money's worth, haven't they,
mate?
You know what I was thinking as well? Christ. Like these are proper on the health shit. Fanta Light. Like, I just no sugar. Oh my god. Fanta Light, bro. And it's got brev on the screens and everything.
Look at the beginning bit. Sorry, you see the.
Mate, it's mental.
Please order 1 Fanta Light, brev.
Mate, it's mental. But like every TikTok now I've seen, all the TikTok edits are fucking hilarious as well. It's so good. Like, they've edited him into like Warzone and like COD Zombies and stuff. They're like, bro, it's so good.
He's become such. In the final, you're wearing a bit of merch.
Yeah, I'm wearing it. It's not looking good, bro. T-shirt. Yeah, bro. Because he's just great the whole time, man. The fact that like he walked in there, munched the Chinese instantly. Yeah, no one pressed him. He went up there and went, "No, I didn't do it," and no one pressed him.
You know what? That needed to go down as actually one of the funniest moments. I forgot about that, because how can he go into the temptation room, eat a Chinese for 30 grand, and then walk out and everyone's hugging him?
This is what I'm saying.
Like, you're the
and he went,
no,
the best thing is, he spent the 30k, then spent another like 3k on a tea, and went, I'm gonna get a tea, brev. So then on my breath, brev.
And he took his t-shirt off, and he went and brushed his teeth.
Bro, so calculated.
He was fucking unreal with that, man.
So calculated.
Unreal.
Do you remember the bit? He would go into the toilets to drink.
Bro. No, this is what I'm saying. At one point, because we didn't have visual inside the toilets, I could hear him take his water bottle, uncap the water bottle, pour out his water. Then I could hear him empty 2 fans into his thing. But then he was leaving the cans in the women's like sanitary bins, so that no one checked.
So no one looked. Yeah,
that was
mate. Geezer was reckless in there. It was so good.
You got
He was top spender as well by the end, I think.
Was he? Yeah.
I think so. I think he was. Him or Phantom, yeah.
Do we have the final spend totals?
It's somewhere.
I remember it went Castillo, Specs, Chloe was top 3.
Yeah, I think
above Phantom?
Phantom was up there,
It
though.
was Phantom in the
Phantom was
final.
in the final episode.
Oh, in the final.
In the final
But I
episode,
think
it was
if
Phantom
you're
that
to work out
was
who costs the most, just in general, because Phantom won them 50k in the eating challenge, so I think like total cost involved, Castillo's way higher, bro.
Yeah.
Way higher.
I saw that. And then we got to remember some of the people that got knocked out early doors, or not early doors, but we had Leah and Joe.
Leah shocked me, because we obviously got the casting list through, and every time I went into like a Side Plus day where we do the podcast or whatever, we'd have to sit down and go, what do you think about this person? What do you think about that person? And I went, all right, yeah, she got 800 mils on TikTok for looking nice.
Yeah.
Right? But what else is there? Like, is there anything there? She turned out to be actually good vibes, man.
Yeah,
I didn't realize she's a big Sidemen fan. Her and her boyfriend are big Sidemen. They sit down and watch Among Us whilst they're eating and shit.
That's sick.
Bro, it's hilarious.
You know what's funny? In our office, actually, on the topic of that, during lunch, I'll just be like walking around and people watch the Among Us eating
Stanley
their food.
watches Among Us.
I don't get where
Kwame watches it.
But I don't get where this phenomenon of watching it whilst you eat comes from.
Just chill in
It's
it. Nice
just
and chill.
stimulation, innit?
Yeah. But like
iPad kids.
Yeah.
iPad kids, 100%. I'm an iPad kid. I'm a big iPad kid. But it's like everyone's like, watching Among Us whilst I'm eating, and it's like a trend to watch it whilst
It's
you
cool
eat.
though.
Yeah.
I like that. But yeah, so we had Leah. Leah kind of went viral off the back of it. Do you see Dylan Dennis tweeted out like, "Who's this girl?"
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I did see
you
that.
see this?
Yeah.
If you go on Dylan Dennis, of
Bro, you
course.
see Kai's reaction to it on his stream.
Oh yeah,
Bro, that killed. Bro fell off his chair.
yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Keep scrolling, you'll see it.
Yeah,
Unless he's deleted it.
Yeah, there you go.
Who is this?
Fuck's sake, bro.
So she went pretty viral off
went
the back
super-
of this, but she
went
had a
super-
lot of fans
She's
in
really
this.
viral.
Yeah,
She's viral in her own thing. Like everyone knows her as the TikTok girl.
Yeah.
Like that. But then I suppose this made me see her in like a completely. She actually just good vibes.
yeah.
She was nice.
It was interesting. The fans really, in the first few episodes, anyways, really just gravitated towards anybody that was willing to play the game.
Yeah, big time.
And play it quote unquote properly and do minimal spending. Instantly, you had Nife, Leah, and Weller, the 3 lowest spenders, were getting the most love from fans. And that surprised me because, well, in Sidemen videos, they don't like it when you like kind of cheat around the rules.
Exactly, yeah.
They like you to play by the rules, don't they?
Yeah, big time. Well, like I was a victim of it recently. I like when we did that race to a point. We threw a dart on the map, and I just wound Harry up all day and like banned him from getting on the train and all sorts. Mate, never wrong, Harry. Never
wrong Harry in a video.
Never wrong Harry in a video. Fucking hate Ethan, mate. Wish I fucking can't be kicked out of videos. Fucking awful. Why would he do that to Harry, mate? Even better, the week after that, we done a fucking haunted video. Fucking got our fingers on this glass thing, whatever. It's just Harry moving it, by the way.
Is it actually?
Can't believe Ethan. Look at Ethan's fingers straining so hard to move it. Mate, I'm barely fucking touching it. Listen, the guy can do no wrong. And listen, if you oppose him, but again, my favourite is getting him rattled. Like that sticker I've got of him is just gold, man. I love it.
That video that you're referring to, the race to the point, I haven't seen Harry that wound up in a very long time. And it was great viewing.
Mate, I was pissing myself the whole day at that.
I would say like him, JJ, and yourself, if any of you lot get wound up, it makes a video.
It's great content, yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. But then the fans don't know that. The fans almost think, oh, our beloved Harry.
Our dear baby.
You've made his day really bad here. And for that, I want you to die.
Yeah. Totally valid response.
Totally valid, 100%.
Weller came out of this in tip-top condition.
Yeah.
People were loving him.
Yep.
And
Might
I
be
think
back.
He might be back.
might be back.
We were speaking to him on
might
the...
be
How was the pod with him?
Pod was great. Pod was really good. It's actually probably one of our better pods. But he was saying like he doesn't necessarily know if his like future's in like doing all the fucking videos and that again. He prefers talking. He left the studio because he'd done our little game shows with us as well, and he left. He was like, I loved it here. He was like, I loved doing that. He likes doing the more talking shit. So I think
How did you find because obviously you didn't actually have like proper beef, but there was chat of a fight going on.
Yeah.
And so was he, because even in the actual inside shoot, you could see you guys are kind of like pretty buddy. Was he totally cool with that?
100% told him.
Yeah.
Well, he sat next to me. I said, listen, if it was 4 3-minute rounds, it's 12 minutes. I'm smashing your face in.
Oh, really? Fine.
Fuck it, man. And we because the boys were, Toby and Josh were interested in it as well.
Yeah.
And I said, like, you got to understand, like, it would be 12 minutes of bashing him about, and then I'd probably go, "You're right, mate. Fucking well done on that. That was quality."
Yeah.
But I don't hate him.
Yeah.
I don't hate him all. He called out like 6 people at the same time. I just said, "Yeah, I think I'll beat him up."
Yeah, fine.
There's nothing wrong with saying you can beat someone up. Fuck it, mate.
You got to back yourself.
Exactly. That's what I said. I said, you'd think I'm a fucking idiot if I said, "Oh yeah, I think he's gonna knock me out, man."
But I want to do
who's
the
gonna
fight.
say
Yeah,
that?
exactly.
Like,
It's
who's
the
gonna
same
say that?
shit.
This wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's just boring as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you
so
need,
boring,
need to
bro.
back yourself.
So boring, but yeah.
But did you see that Phantom was, because there was one scene that actually got removed and it popped up on my TikTok, and it was Phantom talking about a beach ball scene that happened that didn't make the final edit.
Yeah.
About like Joe sort of popping his beach
I think
balloon.
he, like-
but I don't really know.
He got the album of it, and like I think he booted it down the stairs, might have popped it or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't really remember, but yeah, that's why he voted him.
Isn't it funny though that in the real world, if somebody like, you know, chucks your beach ball away, you're just say like, okay, whatever, like you're not ours. But see, when you're in like a close confined
Zero
space
stimulation.
like that, but like those small things turn out to be like a big disrespect.
Yeah,
To someone, and you might not think that, obviously, but
Especially 'cause
they
he
take
might-
it really personal.
I don't know how much he spent on the beach ball. The beach ball might have been 5 or 10 grand. So like when you've taken that plunge out of someone's like potential winnings for then someone to fuck it up, I suppose everything's heightened in that situation. So
I was very gutted. There was no shagging.
well, okay, so we actually brain thought this before we went in. We thought Joe was single. He's seeing someone, which fairly new. We thought there was a couple of single people in there. Turns out no. It's just Niffa and Phantom.
Fucked it.
Well, Phantom,
And to
You
be
need
fair,
at
there
least
was a
a bit
little
more.
bit. There was a spark there.
But the Phantom lied. He admitted to lying. He said, "Oh, I've got a girl at home, just so everyone would stop it." Because he said in the diary, he was like, he's like, I can't be bothered with it, bruv. But yeah, I think also 7 days isn't long enough to get any pork in. I think you've got to like 2 weeks is primetime pork ability.
Let's talk about season 2 then.
Season 2.
Because it's safe to say this was a resounding success.
Yeah.
And we have to be looking forward.
Yeah.
Josh tweeted out asking for season 2
I was gonna
cast
say,
ideas as well.
Who do you want in season 2?
Can I tell you one person that I'd love to see?
Go on.
Tom Garrett.
Tom Garrett. Oh,
That'd be
Tom
good.
Garrett.
I know who's good. I know.
But
who's good.
mate, that accent. I can't do 2 seasons out of him. Mate, 2 seasons.
You just. Oh
They
yeah.
sound
'cause
identical,
was
by the
from
way.
Same place. Black
They
Country.
sound identical.
Yeah.
It's just a higher pitched Tom Garrett.
Let me tell you who the
know what I
best
mean?
person.
I just want to go and fucking spend the money.
I'm going to put you on now. The best guy for this show will cause absolute chaos.
Yeah.
Half of his shit will have to be cut out. It's Hussein.
Yeah,
Oh,
he'd cook.
yeah.
He'd cook.
That
Do you know who
is
else I want? I want Alhan.
Unbelievable.
I want Alhan. I said Alhan for this
Alhan
one because
would be
he just
good.
wouldn't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah, he'd be
he would
good,
troll
yes.
everyone all day.
He's
Yeah.
the next year's Specs. 100%.
I said Alhan's got to go in, but then because we had Specs already, we said we was
Too
like
much.
Specs and Alhan together would just be like way too
Yeah.
much. So yeah.
They're friends, right? So
Yeah.
Don't want to.
I think Alhan. People are saying expressions.
Yeah, seen that one.
Blood.
Yeah.
Go from breath to blood in 1 year.
His diary room rant
Would be crazy, yeah.
top
He's
level.
so quick on the spot as well.
The one thing I would say when doing these things, and you guys already spoke about it, I think it was on Side Plus that I saw the clip, but like, see how we've just named 5 people there. All 5 of those people would wreak absolute havoc, but I'm not too sure if you'd want all 5 of them.
Nah, you don't want them all in
You need
together.
some
no
calmer
way.
voices.
You need serious
Yeah.
game players in there as well. The people that like.
A good balance.
Yeah.
You know what? Because you need people that ain't going to spend.
Yeah.
So then they start arguing about the
Yeah.
spending.
Yeah.
Imagine you just had 10
Some
guys in there
good-hearted
just
people.
fucking-
You need some good-hearted people.
Yes.
I think, 5 guys. Alhan being one of them. Expressions being one.
So it's 5 guys, 5
I think
girls.
Tom Garrett in there
Tom
because
would be
he
good.
would get rattled.
He would get rattled. Yeah.
It's quite
and
outspoken.
you could rattle him in challenges. That's what would be good.
Yeah.
That'd be very good.
Let's talk girls then.
Girls.
Oh, I don't know.
It's always so tough with the girls, man. Like Jazz actually done a pretty good job on getting like Manrika.
I thought
and a couple others.
Liv was a
Yeah.
surprise
as well.
one.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
great
Liv
shout
was-
that.
I thought there was just like she was by far the most mature there in my
big
opinion.
time, yeah.
And just sort of like kept it ticking over. I know that it took her a little while to get into it a bit, but I thought she was actually very
that's
underrated.
Another like character you need.
Yeah,
I reckon you could get Madeline Argy on there, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
That would be good.
Maybe. Yeah, she does like a podcast and that, doesn't she? So I
yeah,
think
she
she'd
might be
happy to
down
do
for it. Maybe
I think now that people have seen how well it's done as well, I think surely people.
Yeah,
wanna do it.
you'll have extra pull now.
I think if we keep it for 7 days as well, I know that like we said like romances and stuff, but I think that's what's so good about it is it's like it's a week on crack, like everyone
Yeah.
because you have to fit so much in that week. Everything's heightened for 7 days, and then you get the winners. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying to think. What other women? Olivia Neal. I think you.
she'd play the game all right. You know, I think
she'd be good.
I think she'd play the game all right. I don't think she's too going to spend too much.
She would be an interesting one.
Yeah.
You got Olivia Neal. What about? Oh, hear me out. This is a rogue one, right? Do you know
Gemma Collins?
Oh man, imagine,
mate.
Her celebrity Big Brother is just like one of the most iconic bits of reality TV of all time.
Why don't we try Pieface in there as well?
Pieface.
Get the whole Big Brother cast.
Pieface would get vexed over the money spending, by the way.
So good
And Pieface would lose his fucking rag, by the way. If someone come upstairs with like 20 grand's worth of stuff, he'd go mental.
Yeah.
His Big Brother series as well. I've never seen an individual like lose his head as much as he did.
He'd be gold. He'd be really good.
Do you know a woman on Twitter called Aloni?
No.
Is she like she's a sex person?
She's like a sex person, and she gets a lot of viral tweets. No. And she is quite controversial. But anyway, she's somebody that I think would be quite interesting in here.
Is her?
Yeah.
She a lot of
she's
people
been viral
are asking for her to be the new Love Island host before Maya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know who's doing that, by the way? George Steele.
Yeah, I heard that.
Host?
Wait, so what? They're getting rid of Maya Jama?
Maya Jama's leaving after this season, yeah.
I wonder why
they've been there for like three seasons as well.
I tell you, Love Island have got a bit of a problem on their hands, you know. That thing is falling off a cliff.
It was like a TikTok, I know it's only a TikTok account, but it was like a news account. It was like, I think it might have been like Daily Mail TikTok or something like that. And they put like, oh, Love Island's got competition this summer with fans loving Inside compared to that.
I would really like to know, I do know that the viewer numbers are not the same. The downfall, actually, in my opinion, really started when they started doing 2 a year.
Yeah, 100%.
Are you guys looking?
That's what we said. We might try and do one before the end of the year. Do like a Q4 one.
Yeah,
because obviously it makes sense to do it in Q4.
Yeah.
Would it be the same like influencers or maybe?
I think influencers.
No. Sorry, I mean, would you go for like general public?
No,
I wonder if you would do a normal and an influencer one.
I think we voted against it because
okay.
There's a lot of feelings involved with general public, like this life changing shit for them, and like people actually get really affected by it. And then you got to watch out for like influencers are sort of already used to people saying, "Oh, fuck you," or "hate you," or whatever. Normal people might not be ready for that, and then you got to deal with like all the welfare and stuff like that.
It's a bit more brutal.
Yeah, the mental health fucking shit afterwards and stuff like that. Whereas it's not to say that influencers' mental health doesn't matter, because it does, but they're just more accustomed to being told you shit house die.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would like to see the next season. I've already mentioned that I like the actual space to change up a bit, but I do think same amount of videos, but it's a 2 week period. So each video is actually 2 days.
Sure, I got you.
Instead of the one.
Yeah.
Because like you said, I feel like bonds and everything, becomes just that little bit more important.
Yep.
But I also understand it's also a lot more expensive, and I imagine something like this is very expensive.
Yeah.
In the edits, I have a request. The challenges kind of dragged.
The
ones that I wasn't really enjoying, sometimes I just felt like they took up a lot of time.
The Silent Library one, actually, like shooting wise, was genuinely about 6 hours. They were down there for. Yeah, it took a long time to like reset in between. Like I went out for the day with like Faith and Olive, whatever. Come back, they were still filming it.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah, so like that's what when you chop it down, you sort of like even some actual challenges in that got lost because it was just long. So it's just so, again, with YouTube editing wise, like all of our brains work the same, where like you want it to just be like blah, 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 keep people engaged, whereas like it is still a TV show but just on YouTube, so you got to have the peaks and troughs of like this bit's low, but then we're going boom. So
I do get it, but for me, I would rather I still the hour-long minimum. That's I agree, but I would rather watch them dicking around in the house. Than them.
A lot of that was missed. Jin said that. Jin said there's so many funny bits that like I remember that just weren't in the thing.
Yeah.
Again, that's the whole point. Sign up Side Plus. You can
exactly.
Extended cut.
And how did Side Plus get a little moon?
Side Plus got a moon. Yeah.
A small moon.
Huh?
Small rocket ship.
Little rocket ship.
Baby rocket ship.
Baby rocket.
That free trial thing was
genius.
Look good hustle, man.
But not hustling.
We provide
it's hustling.
Great stuff.
Absolutely.
It's worth the money.
Yeah, it is. I respect
you got it for free. Don't cancel.
Please don't cancel.
What is the growth of the channel saying then?
For what, Side Plus or the channel?
No, the actual channels. More Sidemen.
I don't really look at growth on that. I just look at how well the video's done as well. How many people were like live watching it as well.
Yeah.
So like we had like on the second channel, I had like 350k watching it throughout the week. And then
the finale
was like 400k, right?
450.
Yeah, 450.
No, like 480. It was so close to half a mil.
That's what I'm saying. So like, having that many people just watching like a premiere live just shows that we had like so many people hooked. And then every video's done like 1 out of 10 pretty much, which is ridiculous. It's done like over, I think it's close now to 40 mil views in a week we've done.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow. And also more Sidemen must be laughing. That's a lovely treat for that channel.
Yeah, cooked. The only issue we had is there's like everything, there's like 3 to 4 million views that are unmonetized because we had someone clearing the label shit for like the Funky Friday and stuff like that. We had someone clearing it, but it took like a day to clear it. So like the first like 3 million views all get unmonetized.
Which is damn. All right, so Funky Friday are having a funky Friday.
They're having a funky month, bro.
They're funky month because they've just
Can you not just like invoice them for the time that it's missed? Because it
Dave,
is,
mate.
No,
listen,
because the song
you've really fucking done us in
I need that money back.
No, because
they're gonna
the song was
I
cleared.
can't hear you, bro. I can't hear you. Sorry.
The song was cleared, but it's just a logistics thing, like almost like an algorithm thing, isn't it?
And they said they was like, we had someone there ready to clear it. All times of the day, 24 hours a day. No, you don't.
No, you know that's intentional, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, if they can squeeze an extra like 6 figures out of it, they're going to be there like, oh man, I was just having dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
Send them a few quid, man.
Exactly. Oh, my shift ended. I couldn't click the button.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was annoying. Can I do a wee?
Yeah, mate, absolutely. Go and wee.
Wouldn't be a pod without one.
No, exactly.
I would love to see the Sidemen do Inside.
Oh wow, yeah, that would be fucking.
Do you know how mad that would be?
But they all know each other so well that I'm not sure it would work.
I promise you, they would have to change certain elements to it to make it work exactly. But bro, no matter what, if I spent a week with you in a thing like that, I'm gonna get annoyed with you about things.
They're too rich though. Like, what's the price? Nothing matters.
But that's what I mean. So maybe you change instead of a monetary thing.
There needs to be
something else. Like they're all fighting to get let out.
Oh, maybe
So like they obviously all want to leave. That's the whole point. So
that would be good.
So by completing certain challenges, you get to have somebody leave, and so losing it would be having to stay to the end.
That's a fucking brilliant idea, actually.
All right, Bez, I've just cooked you up a mini series, a spin-off of Inside, right? And it's Inside.
Yeah.
But the Sidemen are inside.
Yeah.
And obviously the money is pointless for you lot. So instead, what you're trying to do is get out. And so the aim is obviously to get out earlier than possible, but somebody's going to be there to the end and fuming they've had to spend a week or 2 weeks inside.
That's quite good to be fair. So people were saying that a couple of boys said that they wanted me to go in there or whatever, but I'd just try and wind people up. I think that's so much fun.
Yeah.
But also, like, the other people are just going to think you're in the fucking Sidemen, mate. Like, you obviously just going to troll us. Yeah,
it doesn't
really translate that if one of us was in it. But yeah, we talked about the idea of doing outside next.
So what would that? So what is the set now just outside?
Real life.
Forest.
Just in a forest.
Bring up a forest, mate.
Someone's going to get lost.
Could you imagine someone escapes?
Wait, in 10 grand for a tent, mate.
I'm a Celeb. Why has no one escaped?
Because it's a set, bro.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's actually out in the. It's actually out in the jungle.
Netting
they're
over
out
the
in
campsite
stuff,
and
they
everything.
are still like. Yeah, they're still just.
Do you think they're pent in?
Set. Of course it is.
I think you could escape if you wanted to.
It's going to be like we just fucking went. I don't know if the video's out yet, but we done a video surviving in the forest. They just gave us like an area where you play about it.
Yeah, right. But if you wanted to escape that, you could have escaped that.
I could have run away. Yes,
that's what I'm saying. In I'm a Celeb, why has no one run away?
What do they gain from that though?
Imagine the commentary.
Get out of the hellhole that is
Ian Wright's run away. We can't find him. Right, he's gone.
I'm not sure he'd want to fucking run away because he could just go to a 5-star hotel.
Yeah, no.
You just say, producers, can I leave, please?
I don't know if they let you.
And then these papers write all the things like they've left us.
Yeah, they
still get their bag, so it's fine.
True.
I'm just telling you, that would be cool.
Running away
and escaping.
Who knows? It would be interesting to see how we did like an outside one.
When we did Locked In, Nightscape did that. He left.
Well, he ran away.
What?
Yeah, he would always cut about at night, just go to the forest, do parkour and shit.
What?
wait, hold on, bro. You're skipping.
Wait, what do you mean? He just left the house?
Yeah,
and went
we'd be like, "Where's Harry gone for like 3 hours?" He'd come back and be like, "Yeah, just been miles away, man."
Like Spider-Man.
trees.
Like Spider-Man, he
cut
just
him out.
knocked him out for a bit.
That's
No,
so
you know when
funny.
you like jump on the rocks and you spin? He was doing all that. It's crazy.
So he actually just made it out.
Like, nah, there's like forest rabbits running around and like there's a fucking river over there and that. He's like, you don't want to come? I'm like, no. It's fucking 2 a.m. and you're going into a forest. Yeah, it was crazy. but
That's
he
so
loved
funny.
it.
That's so good.
Why have I never heard of that?
He went on the outside of the house, yeah, and there's some of the rooms were locked off, like producer rooms. He would climb up on the outside of the house, start looking through the windows at the fucking, at, like all the rooms and shit. Like
Fucking Spider-Man.
yeah. He went into the fucking attic because it was someone's gaff. Started looking at positions.
You must be on a wind-up.
I'm not. I swear to God, you can ask him if you want. Yeah, he
Fucking
just cut
hell.
him out. He's doing no harm, but he bored.
Yeah,
innit?
dude,
He was
man.
bored.
You watched Soccer Aid?
Yes. What's Soccer Aid?
Did you enjoy it?
No.
Why not?
You watched Soccer Aid?
Yeah,
I was there, actually.
Did you enjoy it?
stinker.
Not really.
No. It's
Not really.
arse.
There was robbery.
Listen, big up UNICEF and them, man, for raising lots of money. But it's shit.
Why has it gone down the toilet?
Woke.
What? Roddy, that is just not, that's not constructive.
Yeah,
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like the same people every year.
Yeah.
It's shit. They play everyone. There's favouritism.
Massively, because why is Tom Grennan, love Tom Grennan, seems like a lovely bloke.
He's played 90 minutes.
Why? How's he playing 90 minutes?
Tom Grennan's played 90 minutes. Stephen Bartlett scored twice.
Is that bad?
Anyone else?
Oh, I'm not happy about it. Theo Baker's fucking come on a right back with one leg. Like, what the fuck? Simon Minter coming to play 15 minutes. Whole time before, every social account, Simon Minter, great finish, Simon Minter skills, fucking loads of retweets, interactions and that.
Frank Lampard's telling him he's a great player and all this.
You're coming on, mate. Yeah. Well, get fucked, Soccer, right?
I genuinely think that like Frank or whoever just forgot because there's no real reason.
How big's the squad, to be fair? How many people?
Too big.
It's too big. This is the thing. Sidemen have the 11 players on, and then I think it was like five. I think it might have been 5 bench. So you got a 16-player squad, which works out perfectly. And we do roll on, roll off. These lot do, once you're off, you're off. You can't come back on, which is an issue in itself.
Yeah.
Maybe but listen, they need to rethink the format. They tried doing the earpiece talking whilst someone was playing, like we did.
Yeah.
Nice to see.
Like a JJ did it in goal, wasn't
JJ
it?
did it
Yeah,
in
that
goal,
was
yeah.
that was good.
Yeah, we could talk to JJ whilst he was on the pitch. They did that with Ian Sterling. Nice to see that we're influencing
The way.
Yeah.
I tell you one thing that I did really like that Soccer Aid did. Intro music.
Oh, the music's cool. Yeah, the music's
Because
good.
they had, I think one of the guys that was on EastEnders when his came on, he had like the EastEnders tune
Yeah.
going. Who's the Tom Hiddleston?
Yeah.
Hiddleston.
He had the
Avengers.
fucking
What
the Avengers
tune did he
Loki.
Yeah,
that's
He had
That
the
was
theme
sick.
tune when he was coming on. That was really cool.
Yeah, it's
that
cool.
was sick. That was really
So
good.
I'll give credit for that. We actually already spoke about it just before you were here a little bit about the state of the Stamford Bridge pitch.
Oh goodness me!
Gracious me.
Oh goodness me!
Probably shaking his head. They're very
A
disappointed.
disgraceful look for the club.
Horrible.
Yeah, awful.
Really horrible.
You're a fucking Premier League team and you can't do up
And
the
it's
pitch for
charity.
Soccer Aid.
Charity.
Elmez.
Yeah.
Who do we think was the mystery player at the Beta Squad game?
It's either Jed Spence or
Jed
I think
Spence?
it's Jed Spence. I think it's Jed Spence.
Someone did like an analysis of
think
the
it's
way he
Jed-
runs.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
I think it's Jed Spence.
It was. But I spoke to Chris about this on the weekend. He said he didn't even take it off in the dressing room.
Yeah, I've heard this as well. He didn't take it off once.
Didn't take off a mask.
Danny was very secretive about it, which would make sense why it's Jed Spence, because Jed Spence played for Tottenham for a little bit. So
Where is he now?
I think he's probably gone back to. He was on loan there, no? Forest, yeah.
Yeah, he went to a French team, no?
Yeah, something
Right.
like that. I think it was Jed Spence.
You think it was him?
Yeah.
Who were some of the other rumored? And someone
also-
said Eze when he was at the England
yeah, this is what I'm
camp.
saying. Like, bro's just had a phenomenal season. He's going to play in them. No agent or manager is ever letting.
Someone said that the rapper that died or D-Day or whatever his name
I know you're
is.
talking
You know, the
about
one who says he's a baller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Either way, it's going to be a player that's played at a decent level, that's friends with them lot, that isn't required for anything during the summer. It's not going to be anyone that was required for anything during the summer because their agents and stuff won't let them do it.
Yeah.
And he
he was
played
only
like a long time in the game.
I think he played the full thing.
Played the full thing, yeah.
Oh, I felt kind of bad for him though because his mask, you can see, like everyone was there like, nah, whoever this guy plays for, like he's exposed himself as crap. But
can you imagine
he's trying to pull his eyes, like the eye things were so small.
Do you not bag a brace still with that thing on his face? Yeah, exactly.
The fact there was a Deadpool mask was unreal. Right. Like it looked so fucking funny.
It was a good addition to like the thing because I thought initially when I saw it, I thought it was going to be Speed, but then it was actually just a
proper baller. No, it was a good idea.
Yeah, I wonder why Speed didn't rock up there.
Was he invited?
Bro was cheese rolling. Racing cheese in there, bro.
Did he come fourth in that?
Speed, Speed just does like the craziest shit, man.
I have to respect Speed's grind right now because
100%.
every day I feel like he's doing a crazy stream.
There's this whole clip farming thing at the moment I keep seeing. So when, like the main viral Twitter accounts always post clips and then people reply saying, just clip farming. Like Jinxie when he goes live.
People do it on stream all the time.
He doesn't realise he's live.
Yeah.
But obviously he knows and he's like, I know all them accounts are going to clip this.
People accuse Danny Aarons of clip farming.
More of
is this a thing?
You just do dumb shit on purpose.
Yeah.
You can tell you just clip farming because you want the moment of like people tweeting, oh my God.
Apparently, Neon was spending $500,000 a month on clip farmers.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. What is in so they're getting paid as well.
We did a smart thing for
the TikTok.
We did a TikTok competition. Program. You get $5,000 for whoever gets the most views.
Yeah, quality
for inside clips. Mate, it's amazing. Fucking clip TikTok view page is just farmed inside.
Yeah, they were already going to do that anyway, but now you give it like,
exactly
more incentive.
People are getting home from college, whatever, going, I need to fucking clip this shit up.
Yeah. Boy, that's wild, you know.
Smart.
Yeah, man. It's crazy how like the game is just the game.
You just got
Isn't it?
You got to be in people's faces all day. That's what you got. You got to be. Hello, I'm here in your face all the time. Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah.
You know what? We need to run like an underground farm.
What like a
right now I have a baby farm.
Wait, where we going with this?
I got baby farm. We got baby farm next door. I want like a illegal farm.
Yeah. It's like that iceberg analogy. Everyone in there is the top of the iceberg, and then underneath is what no one sees.
The bottom of the
underwater
iceberg.
Farm.
People that never seen. You never know what they look like, what they smell like, what they do. They just
they ain't gonna smell good.
To me, all they are is a cap cut. That's all I see them as. It's a walking cap cut.
Yeah, walking cap cut.
That's all I see, man.
That's fine. All right, cool. Let's do a couple of these other bits. One bit that I really want to do because me and my girlfriend always get into arguments about this. Okay. Is this cheating?
All right, here we go. Yeah,
I love these things.
All right.
Right. So we asked, is this cheating? Where did we ask this again? This was
on our broadcast channel.
On our broadcast channel. Make sure you check out our broadcast channel. This is where Proddy said he wants to be more active in there, which is great because he's been terrible at his job in there so far. So
I was the worst.
Great to hear that.
And the growing pains one's pointless.
No, but that was the best one. You used to just get into scraps in your broadcast. It was so funny.
I'm not. I can't be.
It's too much. There's too much.
I can't be bothered with it, man.
It's too much. Anyways, let's go. All right. Well,
that is
okay, read it out, Bez.
All right. Thinking of my girlfriend's friends whilst having sex with her.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
You haven't physically, but you've mentally and emotionally cheated. Yes.
Yeah, mentally you have.
Yeah.
First of all.
But you can't control your own mind, you know. Sometimes I'll be thinking of mad shit.
Combo right now.
No, because sometimes I've pictured myself doing crazy shit. I pictured myself as a terrorist. I pictured myself. No, but you know when like you just.
Oh my God. Oh no.
You know when you're just having a crazy run through your.
Bro's got a hard knob and he's gone. I'm a terrorist. That is mental.
One of the most insane things.
I've been thinking about this podcast. I'm a terrorist.
No, but you know when you just
I'm gonna nut, and he's just imagined himself as fucking.
I'm a terrorist.
Nah, but you know, it's just like, you know, when you get into the moment, you're like, oh fuck it, like you've been caught because you just did it wrong. I'd do it like this. I'd get the job done proper.
No, man.
But no, that was just an example. I ain't even saying I thought like that, but you know, like I know someone out there was thinking like that.
All right, so we can all agree the first one is mentally cheating. I would say that's cheating.
There's no tangible proof, though, is there?
Oh no, but then this is the thing. That is a bad thought. You've sinned.
Yeah,
it's a very bad thought. You've sinned.
Yeah, but so is doing a bag of cat.
That's true.
Wait, is that a sin?
Of course it is. Yeah. God and them man would never
doing drugs.
God would never have wanted you to get on bag.
It's tough.
That's probably because he never did bag.
That's so true.
And if God did bag, that he'd be like in the Bible, it says, "Get on the bag."
For all we know, Jesus
Like Christmas Day should have just been bag day. But unfortunately, he didn't get the opportunity.
I swear Jesus drank wine.
Is it cheating
Yep.
to borrow another guy's clothes after jumping in a lake fully dressed? So this is a girl, obviously.
Really?
This is no.
Or it
But
could
I
be a guy.
question the man's intentions. Why have you jumped at the? Why have you jumped at the opportunity to dress my lady?
My lady.
What if
Why,
it's a nice girl
why
on
have
the
you
other side of
said, "Don't worry, darling, here are my clothes"?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
lady,
you shouldn't be offering
the
me.
lady's allowed, the lady can't just go, "No, mate, I'll stay soaking the rest of the night."
No.
But someone's got to help her out.
I don't think you
eventually,
can blame the guy because you would just be like, you're gonna like fucking freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surely you take. My thing is, if you're the girl and you go, I've not got a spare set of clothes, I'm not gonna jump in.
Yeah, that's
Probably the smart thing here.
Don't do it. But hey, listen, everyone gets quirky and cool every now and then.
Yeah.
She was getting quirky and cool.
That's fine. You know what? Hear me out. And this is where it gets into treacherous waters.
Yeah.
You see, if the guy is like a good-looking guy,
This is what I'm saying. Yeah.
it is different because
If you are a good-looking chap,
Yeah.
why are you trying to dress my lady?
right.
What do you think you're getting out of this?
So what if he's fucking ugly duckling?
Yeah, then
Fine,
I'm there like,
absolutely.
give her the clothes.
Yeah.
God, mate. And I bet the clothes probably stink, so more for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one has to be a bit more nuanced.
Keep it
It's
up.
fine, man. It seems very niche, but
Yeah, I'll let that one slide.
It's
All right.
fine.
Go on, Chip.
All right, next one. We got having a guy best friend pay for your meal.
I think that's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Nah, but what if it's like
But again-
what if it's just them two?
If it is a man that I can bump into and say, "Yeah, you might you want to watch football on the weekend, yeah, whatever." Why?
I would say that
I've never paid for a girlfriend's whole meal.
Without the
a
intention.
girlfriend, yeah. I would only pay for the whole meal. Again, this might be toxic masculinity of me. I'm only taking you out and paying for your meal if I plan on.
things going further.
Yeah, first. What if you feel bad though? Like, oh, you got no money.
Get
Yeah.
the game, mate. You should
Like she's like, oh, bro, would you pay then?
Don't play that card.
But you know what? To be
Sob
fair,
story
I
over
wouldn't
Hernando.
even.
Fuck
I
off.
wouldn't even. You wouldn't even be in the situation in the
Exactly.
first place. Why
That's
would
what
you
I'm
be at
saying.
dinner with like some
That's what
random
I'm
girl
saying.
or like even
This
a friend
one is
of that
like
girl?
it's okay, but I would still spit in it.
You know what? Speaking about this, like leaving the house is long. I want to go home now. Like feel like. Oh,
All right, now wait. I got to move on to this one. Here we go. Ready?
Talking to people.
Is it cheating?
Yeah.
To finger my own arse?
No way.
And I felt guilty because I said that she couldn't.
It's your ass.
You
can do what you want.
Them ones
Your
where-
arse,
you know
my
one of
rules.
them
Yeah.
ones where they got the nails on. I don't want your fucking nails on my
100%,
arsehole,
bro.
Fucking
What
up
are you
my
trying to-
prostate.
Fucking scratching up my prostate. Yeah, I'm not trying to hear it, bro.
Hey man, I'm trying to keep.
I'm trying to bleed from the bottom. I just
No
listen.
way.
If I want to slip something in, I'm slipping something in. It's my bottom.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. You can't pleasure yourself and then
Exactly,
claim
bro.
cheating. Surely.
Yeah.
All right, we got the last one here, Bez.
Yep.
Yep. Picking a girl up from a night out and dropping her home whilst in a relationship.
Dodgy.
Again,
I don't
Bit
think
dodgy,
this is cheating.
I would.
Bit dodgy.
Let me tell you why. Because if they're part of an existing friendship group,
Yeah.
and let's say like this is a guy picking up a girl. Girls are in a lot more of a risky spot if they can't get themselves
We
home.
are three men here talking about this. If I was to go downstairs and grab my lady,
Yeah.
this would hit the roof.
Really?
Yeah, if you was to, because you got
Yeah.
instantly,
I
she would be like,
understand
"What's
that.
making you want to go and pick her up from this
Yeah.
night out?"
Yeah.
We have three men just thinking, "I'll just go out and drop her home." There's nothing behind it, but the lady's brain
Well,
would think,
yeah.
"Why are you wanting to do that? What's the hidden thing behind it? Why do you want to go and pick this girl up, just you and her, and drop her to her house? What's wrong? Why are you doing
That's
that?"
valid.
It's
Yeah.
a chivalrous act, isn't
That's
it?
what I was
It's a
thinking. I
chivalrous
was
act.
thinking chivalry here.
But men ruined it for themselves because men started doing chivalrous acts with the bad thing intent
Back
behind
in
it.
the
day.
So we spoil it for ourselves.
Porky.
Fuck,
So,
man,
so now chivalrous men are shamed upon because the chivalrous men that wanted to do the porky we're doing that.
Medieval times were crazy, man. People just getting hung and shit.
But yeah, that one.
Just mad back then.
What?
You was talking about chivalrous acts.
Yeah.
Made me think about the medieval times when people just getting hanged
Yeah.
just for nothing.
That was crazy.
That's
You know
crazy,
what? Back in the day, they used to just be there like, She's a witch. Hang her.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Watch her.
You're moving like a witch, you know.
Yeah.
A what?
All you got to do is mutter that to the right person. That's it,
Oh,
they're done.
you were done out.
Let's do one last scenario here, which is how much you taking, boy.
All right.
You get £100,000 for every miles per hour a car hits you.
10 miles an hour.
Whoa.
What, you taking 1 M? I think you take more than that.
I think you could do about 17 miles per hour.
I'm taking a 3 mil. 10 miles an hour. Take me outside right now. I'll just stand there.
I think I'm the kind of guy to die from that.
We built like a what's it or something, man. What's going on?
By the way, they're telling me around schools you got to be doing 20 miles an hour.
Yes.
So that means
A kid can survive 20.
A kid confirm a 20 mile an hour beatdown
In the right place.
So I've got to be able to. Otherwise, it's an ick. It's an ick otherwise. So 20 miles an hour for me.
I'm going to change the goalpost slightly for you. Basically, you have to just let the car hit you. You can't anticipate it and jump on.
So I've just got to face that way and it's got to hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 miles an hour.
Yeah.
20 mile an hour with no
20 miles an hour with no brace and no seeing where it is tough.
Yeah, your head it's for, you're gonna.
It's 10.
Yeah, I think the answer
3M
is 10.
3M. Even like, you get 5 miles an hour. It barely, mate, you just go, all right. 5 miles an hour for $500,000 is fucking great. That's a free $500,000.
I'm
for
taking the end.
five. Yeah, I'm taking the end.
Because there's no other scenario in life where you're going to be presented
That
with an
ratio is
opportunity
skewed. I think that should be £10,000 for every mile per hour you get hit.
I don't
Because
know,
like
man.
up to 10 is fairly soft.
If you're running and you're running at 5 miles an hour and you run into someone and you're a 80 kg man, you're still going to hurt them.
That's their fault.
No, but you are still going to hurt them, let alone a fucking ton car.
The car's getting fucked up. What car is this as well?
Let's go with Vauxhall Corsa.
I could do 15.
Yeah,
15 miles an
you've
hour.
actually upped it. I'm taking 13 miles an hour.
That wraps it up. Bez, it has been an absolute pleasure chatting to you, brother.
Amen.
It
Fun
always
to come
is.
back.
Hell yeah.
This is my third time.
Yeah, you're a regular, man.
Each season you've been on that.
Yeah.
I'm here. Yeah, I like it.
That is iconic.
We like having you here.
You have been an absolute gent, and we will see you guys all next time on the Fellas Podcast.